Africa Tech Radio.
Welcome to the 3Ts on Africa Tech Radio. The 3Ts, travel, tours, and tourism. And today we'll treat a topic that is sure to grab your attention. I mean, 1 second, please. My name is Lillian. You can call me your brown sugar. Okay, so we're going to be treating a topic that would surely grab your attention, and that is budget travel tips to save money on your vacations. See, we love traveling to new places. For some, they like everything about the travel, from the parking to the planning to, the road trips. They like the travel part of the travel. Do you understand why some just need the destination part of the vacation? Are you getting me? For those who like road travels, they like it because they would like to meet new people. It's easier to meet new people on the road than to meet new people at the airport or during flight, because everybody they form. Yeah, I'm the best thing after sliced bread. Why are you talking to me? Either that, or you just feel like, okay, I don't want to fall my hand, by talking to this person. So everybody just maintain their personal and private lanes. But we just like new places. Many people love the adventure. Many people just want to go relax because they're tired of talking about work. But sometimes our wallets need a break too, because somebody will tell you that the place I want to go and how my pocket is wishing is not correlating, understand? So I need to do it very well so that it will join together. But it's not working. The wallet is not walleting. The money is not coming out. But then you need to go somewhere. That is why we're going to talk to you today about some practical and wallet-friendly strategies that you can put in to make your travel dreams come true without breaking bank. So whether you're a seasoned traveler or you're planning your first getaway, just get ready, okay? Because you're going to be discovering some secrets of affordable travel, and you're going to make every single naira count. It is time to embark on what I'm going to call thrifty adventure. You're going to uncover the world of budget-friendly vacations. All right, so just take a drink, a cool drink, something not sugary, please. We are promoting healthy living. You understand? So take a cool drink or water and relax. Let me take you on the journey. It's time to unlock the world of affordable travel right here on the 3Ts of Africa Tech Radio, the travel, tours, and tourism. Like I said, my name is Lillian. It is the 3Ts, the travel, tours, and tourism on Africa Tech Radio. And like I've said, my name is Lillian. And we're talking about, some tips for affordable vacation. You want to go on a vacation and you need to go on a budget. So first of all, I want to just tell you something about you exploring your own city. Some people, when they think about vacation, all that comes to their minds are places like Hawaii, go to, Paris or the Niagara Falls, or go, different places. But they never even talk about their own country or their own town. Ask them about a tourist destination in their town. They'll come out blank because they know nothing about their town. So you want pocket-friendly vacation, why don't you start in your city? Do you know what vacation is? Vacation is just basically relaxation. It doesn't have to be in a very expensive place or a faraway place for that matter. Okay? So you can just carry your kaya or take your luggage, go to the island or go to wherever the destination is, right? And lodge there. If you cannot lodge there, you stay at a friend's place. Day 1, I'm going to this place. Day 2, or you go from your own house. It's just if the plan is for you to leave your environment, then it's fine if you lodge somewhere or you stay with a friend. But if the plan is for you to just experience new things, stay in your house. Day 1, carry Uber or enter bus and go to where you're going to. That is the most affordable way to go about it, right? And if you don't want to do your city, do you know that, for instance, if you're in Nigeria, do you know that Nigeria has a lot of travel destinations? I'm going to dedicate a podcast for that, okay, to tell you about these travel destinations, what they do there, what you can do there, how much it might even take you, and where it is located, all right? There are so many destinations, travel destinations, vacation destinations, fun destinations, tourist destinations in Nigeria. For instance, in Bauchi State, you have the Yankari Gate. Game Reserve in Cross River. There's the Obudu Mountain Resort, which I found out about during a good ultimate search, because they did at Obudu Mountain. They call the Obudu Cattle Ranch. And in Lagos here, there's it Lakapine Tropicana. They call it Lakapine Tropicana Beach Resort. There are also so many other resorts in Lagos. If you don't know, you now know. In Delta State, there's the Abraka Turf and Country Club. In Akwa Ibom, there's the Meridian Ibom Golf Resort. In Lagos, of course, there's still the Whispering Palms in Lagos. There's Lekki Conservation Center in Lagos. So we have all the different places in Lagos. In Ekiti, there's the Ikogosi Warm Spring Resort. And a friend of mine went there and she said, Lillian, you have to go. And I have penned it down. I'm going to go. In Ogun State, there's the Olumo Rock. In Kaduna, there's the Kajuru Castle. In Kwara State and in Niger State, there's the Kainji National Park. In Ondo, we have Idare Hills. In Enugu, Ohum Waterfalls. Anambra has the Wojani Toys Village. There's also, in Imo State, we have the Oguta Lake Holiday Complex. Now, this is just one place in different, states, but there's so much more. Lots of other places that you can visit in Nigeria. I've gone to the Lekki Conservation Center. I could not go to the cave I'm talking about in Anambra State because I'm scared of bats, and I heard that there's something like that there. But I think maybe it's just a myth. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you that you can start from your home. When they say charity begins at home, I think exploration actually begins at home, because if you go to other places, you go to other countries, and they're telling you about, their own places in their own countries, you have nothing to talk about in yours because you jumped the line. You left Nigeria, you left Lagos, you left your state of origin, your residential state, and you have jumped to Hawaii, just like that. Yeah. So yes, please, I cannot emphasize this enough. And also, I would like to tell you that when you want to go on a vacation, do not always go for the popular places, because the popular it is, the more popular it is, the more expensive it will be. I tell you this and I tell you this, it happens sometimes that because a place is very popular, it gets so expensive, especially when it's popular and private. So you can skip the expensive and crowded beaches or expensive crowded resorts and go to another. Discover more affordable and less popular beach destinations if you're going to the beach or somewhere else. Okay, just discover, ask questions, and search. All right. Also, let me tell you something. Try to stay with your friends and family. If you are leaving the country or you're leaving the state, try to stay with a friend or a family member who can accommodate you. Because that will save you a lot of money. Let's say you go to Abuja and you want to get an affordable hotel. You can get that between 20 and 30,000 naira for the affordable ones. So not the one that you ain't one fan that is whispering in the night that you cannot sleep. So an affordable hotel of like 20 to 30k, and if you're spending say 4 nights there, yes, imagine how much that is going to be. So imagine you now stay with a friend or a family, but that money is explore more, and you'll not be stranded if you want to go back home. So that is that. Another thing to consider doing is to travel during off season. Don't travel at the peak of travel, just like summer. Yeah, just like this summer travel that a lot of people do. When you're traveling to the beach during summer, you will know that the place is always crowded because the weather is hot and stuff. So if you want to go places, you can go at a time where the travels are not, it's not really much. People are still working. People are still in school. So you don't have to be fighting overpriced goods and fighting high cost of transportation. So consider traveling during the off season to save some money. Do not go to during times like summer or winter break and during holidays. Stop it. Just stop it. So research the best off-season periods for your desired destination and plan your trip accordingly. Another thing to do is, if you want a quick getaway, don't wait. Don't wait for your vacation days. You understand? A lot of people will push. And during their vacation days, maybe they not get pregnant or they start a new job or something. At the end of the day, they don't take their vacation days. So you don't have to wait for vacation days. Just take a weekend, right? You can go on a Friday evening and enjoy the Saturday and Sunday there and return on Monday and go to your office. Do you understand? You don't have to do all this during an official break. Now, Now, and by the way, still on that one, just so you know, a lot of times the shorter the vacation, the more enjoyable it gets, and it makes you long for more, right? So I just had to put that there because that's happened to me. Now, when you want to travel, first of all, you just have to know that you have to take a day. If you want to travel, like you have a week, right? Make sure that those days are during the weekday. If you want to travel on a budget, right? So you book accommodations on weekdays. That's if you don't have, I have to still point this out. If you don't have, constricted time and you don't want to travel on a weekend, then choose a weekday. So you book accommodations on weekday. If you do that, it can be cheaper than on weekends. If you go to some hotels right now, there's nobody there, or the population is not as much. But if you go during a weekend, they'll tell you, I'm sorry, all our rooms are booked. And we ask yourself, why didn't I check earlier? So book accommodations on weekdays. Okay, it can most times be cheaper than on weekends, especially if it's not a bougie hotel. If you can, use some pay time off. Consider planning a midweek vacation so you can start telling them that, okay, I didn't take this time off, I didn't take this time off, so I'm going to take Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then you add Saturday and Sunday, and you have a full vacation, right? When you're also traveling, make sure that when you're booking your flight, you book it ahead of time. So plan. I know somebody who would tell you that she wants to come to Nigeria. Well, she has been planning since 6 months ago. You understand? So she paid her ticket 6 months ago and she's just waiting for the date to arrive. So she travels. And it is very cheap when she does it that way. So to save money on airline tickets, plan in advance and check discount websites for better deals. Okay? Let's talk about traveling, vacationing on a budget, okay? So you will not break the bank. If you break the bank, nobody will come for you. As nobody will help you. You're going to be alone. Anyway, consider traveling light. I have stories to tell. And one day I'll tell them, but I have to tell this one. So when I was younger, if you tell me, Lillian, pack for a 2-day trip or 3-day trip, I'll pack for a month. I didn't know how to pack. This time my mom told me that we're traveling to the village because she wanted to attend August meeting. And she said, Lillian, okay, pack some clothes. Oh my gosh. I was so young back then. And when I finished packing, my mother asked me, where are you going? Are you sure you're not running away from there? Because I packed and packed and packed. I'm going for Posituyemi in another state. I'm packing like I'm going to live there for a year. They always made fun of me at home. And then I met a friend, Mary Ann. Mary Ann has a method of packing that I decided to inculcate in my daily and my packing routine. So what does she do? Mary Ann would write a list of what she needs. Am I going to stay for 4 days? In these 4 days, what will I wear? The clothes I wear going is the clothes I'll wear in another day. And then she also says that maybe I'm meant 2 other clothes or 3 other outfits. So she writes it there. I'm carrying 4 trousers, 4 tops. I'm taking 2 shoes, and everything she wants to travel with, she writes it down. So why she writes it down is, number 1, not to overpack, and number 2, not to leave anything behind. So the night before you leave, you start ticking the boxes. The day you're leaving, you start do your cross-checking, and then you're good. So do not overpack if you're going for a vacation, and leave space in your bag for any souvenir you might carry on the way. If you buy something, where do you want to keep it? So why you're going to travel like this, so that you can avoid extra charges, okay? Airlines are starting to charge for every single thing. So try to fit all your belongings into one bag per person, and note the luggage maximum kg, all right? If it's domestic, I think domestic uses 15 for the bag you're going to check in, and then for the handbag, carry bag is 6 or 3 kg for 6 p. I have to do another podcast for that one, because I plan to how to effectively pack when you're traveling. This is a very important thing, because a lot of people don't know how to. So while you're traveling light is to avoid extra charges from the airline. Okay. And another thing to do is that when you're booking your flight, remember I told you that you should book your flight in advance. Make sure that that flight is a round trip. Okay. Sometimes one-way tickets can be more expensive than round trip tickets, and yeah, it can sound strange, but it happens. And if you don't need to the return trip, ignore it. Because if you're traveling and you want to meet the love of your life there, you want to marry there and everything there, then you can just leave it. But if you're traveling, you want to come back to work, because work is saying, hey, boo, if you don't do me, who will? So, just book round trip. Another reason why you should book round trip tickets is if you are waiting until you decide to leave, the ticket is just going to be more expensive. I remember a time where regular tickets, if it's like 3 weeks ahead, right, it was about 50,000 naira to Anambra State from Lagos. And a friend of mine said, Lillian, please help me book this flight ticket. I'm going to Anambra State tomorrow. I checked, and it was 90,000 naira, almost enough to do a round trip. And I said, are you kidding me? He said, please book it. I said, who am I to argue with money? I don't argue with money. You guys should just have your argument yourself. So another thing that you have to know is that when you are doing these travels, just make sure you're not buying every single thing you see just because it's out of your city or your country. Okay? Do you have it in Nigeria? Yes. Okay. Go to the nearest restaurant to buy it, or go to the nearest supermarket to get it. There are many chain stores in Nigeria that sells foreign things too. All right. The only things that you should be eager to buy are, sometimes it can be clothes, because if you don't buy the clothes now, you might not see it again to buy next time. You understand? So you might get the clothes, you might get souvenirs like a glass, a ball, those snowballs. Yes. All those snowballs, you might not see the one that you like in another city, or all those tiny souvenirs that has, the miniature version of their landmarks. Those are things that you can buy. But when you look at it and you see that this thing resembles something that's in Nigeria, leave it. Don't buy it, because it's going to be more expensive. With these few tips of mine, I know that they seem very simple, but they can make a big difference in your travel, expenses, your travel experience. So keep them in mind and start saving, for your next vacation. I wanted to go somewhere, but I started saving, but money comes and money goes. I'm open for a vacation though, even if it's just a weekend. So stay tuned for some more incredible money saving tips that will have you packing your bags in no time, because we're going to be giving you so many of them on the treaties. Also, I'll tell you about how to effectively prepare for travel. It involves the packing, involves the planning and everything. And also we'll tell you some beautiful travel destinations that you might want to visit in your country and then in the world. Okay, my name is Lily, and you can call me your brown sugar. All right, have a wonderful day.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.